So gusto niyo ba pong malaman kung paano po i-solve yung ating primary current, ating primary turns, yung ratio po ng transformer, yung mga losses, no? So tulad po nakikita niyo po sa ating screen ngayon. So if gusto niyo pa malaman yan at kung paano po magagamit yan in order to pass the RME board exam, so this video is for you. Okay, so nahimulan natin yung pinaka hinahanap, no? Which is the induced voltage of a transformer. So dito meron tayong animation, no? Okay. Yan. Okay. So sa screen po, nakikita nyo po is yung primary winding natin. Ito yung secondary winding. So if mayroon pong voltage na in-apply sa primary, magkakaroon po tayo ng magnetic flux which will have an induced voltage sa ating secondary. At kadalasan po sa RME board exam, ito po yung hinahanap, no? So paano po natin i-solve yan? So we have this formula which is the transformer generated voltage equation. So dalawa po yan, no? Depende if it is a primary or secondary induced voltage. Unahin natin yung primary. So we have this E sub P is equals to 4.44 frequency F, V, and N sub P. Wherein your E sub P, yan, that is the primary voltage. Your 4.44, that is the constant. Yung F, which is the frequency in Hertz. Yung V po natin is the number of flux in Weber. At yung N sub P is the number of turns in the primary. Okay? For the secondary induced voltage po naman, so same na yung formula except na yung number of turns dito is for secondary. No? So yung E sub P, that is secondary voltage. Your 4.44, that is the primary, that is the constant. Yung F po natin is the frequency. Yung V is the same, number of flux, and yung N sub S, no, yung naiba sa equation sa taas, which is the number of turns in the secondary. Okay, so let's try that formula, no? So let's have this example, no? So this is one also of the most common questions na nalabas. In case po na hinahanap po, yung hinahanap po is the induced voltage of a transformer. So we have this question. A single phase transformer has 500 turns to the primary winding. The maximum flux in the core is 0.02 Weber and the frequency is 60 Hz. So we need to find or we need to determine the induced primary voltage. Okay, solution. Okay, so ihanap po natin dito is the induced primary voltage. So the formula po that one is E sub P is equal to 4.44, no? Itong yan, F V times N sub P, no? And so kunin po natin yung given. So yung ating frequency is 60 Hz, no? Yung ating V, yung may unit na Weber is 0.02. So that is the number of flux. At yung ating number of turns sa primary, our N sub P is equals to 500. Now we substitute that one, no, sa ating formula. So we have 4.44 times 60 times 0.02 for our flux times the number of turns, which is 500. Okay, so now we will use po now our calculator. So we have 4.44 times 60 times 0.02 times 500. Okay, this is equal to 2,664. So our primary voltage is 2,600. So we have 2,664 volts, no? Which is the choices po is letter C. So ganyan po natin gagamitin yung formula. So as long as we know the formula and we could identify the given, so solve po natin ang problem na ito is in case ganito po yung lalabas sa RME board exam. Okay, next we have the transformer ratio, which is very useful for us to convert, no? Kunyari nahanap yung primary voltage, yung primary current, yung primary turns, secondary, ganun, no? So we have this relationship, no, or the ratio. So N sub P over N sub S is equals to E sub P over E sub S is equals to I sub S over I sub P, no? Wherein po yung ating E sub P, that is the primary voltage. Kanina po, yun natin. So same lang po ito siya. Yung E sub S is secondary voltage. Yung I sub S is the secondary current. Yung I sub P is the primary current, yung N sub P is the number of turns na primary, and yung N sub S is the number of turns secondary. So kapag N, that is turns, no? So kapag P, so primary turns. Kapag S, for secondary turns. So ganun pa rin, yung voltage yung E. So kapag may P sa baba, that is primary voltage. Kapag may S sa baba, no, that is secondary voltage. Yung current naman ay yung symbol niyan. So kapag may S sa baba, secondary. Kapag may P, primary. So mapapansin nyo din sa ratio na to, yung turns at yung voltage, kapag nasa P, kapag yung P yung nasa taas, no, ng ating ratio, no, so pareho silang nasa P, no, yung voltage at yung turns at yung voltage. Habang sa current naman is S. So ibig sabihin, same yung sa turns at sa voltage, tapos pagdating naman dito sa ating current, baliktad, no? So para madaling maalala, so kunyari yung ating turns ang hinahanap, no, NP, so gamitin natin na ratio is NP over NS, no? Tapos given yung current, so kasi current natin is baliktad, so that is equal to IS over IP. So ganun na po yun. If in case the given is voltages, no, hinahanap yung NP or number turns ng primary, no? So that will be NP over NS over is equal to, so EP over ES, kasi parehong nasa taas yung P when it comes to number of turns at yung voltage. Okay, so let's try to apply that one, no, itong formula na to at yung trick na yon sa ating example. Yan. So a transformer having 2,500 turns in the primary and 500 turns in the secondary delivers 15 amperes to its load. So what current does the primary coil draw? Okay, solution. Okay, so hinahanap ko dito is yung current ng primary, no, our IP, no. So kung ating babalikan yung ating formula, no, so we have IS over IP is equal to, so ang given is yung by turns yung given, so kaya ito magiging NP over NS, no, kasi baliktaran sila. Take note, no, kapag hindi naman given yung voltage, so wag yun ang isulat yung equals pa dito na AP over ES, no, because that will be useless then, no. So if ito baliktarin natin, kunyari IP over IS, no, so this is just equal din, no, sa dito sa taas NS na, no, over NP, no, kasi dito S at P. So kapag nilagay natin yung S dito sa baba, so sa turns natin magiging yung P din is nagiging nasa baba. Okay, so sulat natin yung given. So we have yung ating I sub S is 15 amperes, no, secondary delivers 15 amps. Yung NP natin is 2,500, habang yung ating secondary, no, NS is 500 na number of turns. So ito yung gagamitin natin, no. So IP over IS is equal to NS over NP. So lipat natin sa kabila. So we have IP is equals to NS times IS over NP, no. Okay, so substituting, so we have NS is 500 turns, yung I sub S natin is 15 amperes over 2,500, which is the number of turns sa ating primary, no? So now using our calculator, so we have 500 times 15 divide 2,500. Okay, so that is equal to 3, no? So yung ating primary current is equal to 3 amperes, no, which is letter C. Okay, so let's proceed with another concept, no, which is all about transformer losses. Okay, so core loss, no, or core losses are the fixed losses resulting from the hysteresis loss and the AD current loss, no, which is due to the magnetic circuit of our core, no, of the transformer. Isang loss naman is the copper losses, which vary with the load and result of heating of the transformer. So if we heat our transformer, so mangyayari po magkakaroon po tayo ng copper loss, no? So kaya nangyayari ito if our transformer is operating, no, at a certain load, no? So the formula for this one, for the copper loss, is the load, no, either that is half full load or 3/4 load squared times the copper loss of full load. Yung sa core loss naman po, so wala po siyang formula because it is constant, no? Yan. Okay? So take note na po natin. Yung core losses, fixed or constant. So it is due by hysteresis plus eddy currents. Habang yung copper losses naman is variable which depends on the load. Okay? So let's try to have, no, some example about this one, no? Okay, so a transformer has the following losses. So core loss is 200 watts, while the full load copper loss is 800 watts. So we need to find the total losses at half load. Okay, solution. Okay, so P loss natin. So this is equal to the sum, no, yung dalawa nating losses. The core loss, which is PCO yung tawag natin. Yung isa naman is the copper loss. Okay, so from the given, our core loss, no, is constant, which is 200 watts. Habang yung ating copper loss naman will depend on the load, no? So this will be load squared times the full load copper loss, no? So yung hinahanap sa problem is half load, so that is 0.5 squared. Yung full load copper loss natin is 800 watts. Okay, so substituting our given, no? Hindi pala, i-calculate pala natin. So we have 0.5 squared times 800. Okay, so this is equal to 200. We have 200 watts, no? So we have, so yung core loss natin is 200 watts. Habang yung actual natin na copper loss at 0.5 or half load is 200 watts also. So our total loss is equal to 400 watts, no? Which is letter B. Okay? So yan ako lang po sa ating mga registered o sa ating mga Master Electrician channel members. So yung PDF copy po nito is you can download po by the link po na isisend ko po sa ating community tab, no? So for those of you who want to get the PDF copy, no, of this lecture, no, so all you need to do po is just to be part of the channel, no, join the channel member as a Master Electrician. So the link po is nasa below po ng video na to in how to be a channel member. Aside po sa PDF copy, you will have also exclusive videos, no, which also showcases the top 20 most common and most hard, no, questions that will come out in the board exam, no? And also you could see this video much earlier, no, a day or a week ahead, no, ma-access nyo na to yung video na to. Okay, so let's go po to our next concept, and this will be the test on transformer. So the test on transformer is done to know, para makuha po natin kung ano yung mga losses. So dalawa po yung pinaka-common na test niyan, no? So ang una is open circuit test pala, which is used to determine the constant losses, which is the core and the iron losses. Habang yung isa naman is the short circuit test, no, used to determine the copper losses at full load, no? So we need to remember, open circuit test, core, iron loss yung nakukuha. Yung short circuit test naman or SCT, nakuha naman po is copper loss at full load. Okay, so let's try to let's try to have this one, no, yung example na which pertains to this, no? Okay, so a transformer has the following test results. So open circuit test 120 watts, short circuit test is 300 watts. So we need to determine the losses at full load, no? So from the given pa lang po, so yung open circuit test, if we know what is ano yung nami-measure sa open circuit test, so we know po that this is the core loss and this is the copper loss at full load. Okay, so solution. So we have P loss is equal to PCO plus PCU. Now for this one, the PCU po is yung full load kasi full load yung hinahanap. So we could just substitute everything, no? 120 watts plus 300 watts, no? So, 420 watts. So, yan po yung ating total loss, no? Which is letter C, no? So, kapag alam niyo po yung concept, 10 seconds, no? Kaya niyo na po ma-solve tong problem na to. Okay? So, we have this here, a question. No, this is a concept question. So, during an open circuit test, the copper loss is assumed negligible. What is the main reason? So, di ba, kunyari, open circuit test, open yung ating circuit, no? So, bakit yung nakukuha lamang is the core loss? Bakit hindi napasasama yung copper loss? So, it is assumed na negligible yung copper loss. The reason is, bakit? So, yan yung tanong, no? So, the correct answer for this one is during open circuit test. So, the circuit is open. So, meaning, wala po nakakonect na load. So, the current is very small, negligible, no? And that is the reason bakit negligible din yung ating copper loss. So, for this one, the answer is letter B. Okay? Then we have the maximum efficiency of our transformer. So, the maximum efficiency of our transformer can be solved, no, using this formula, no, the P output divided by P output plus P losses times 100%. Okay? So, ito na po kailangan. So, yung P losses natin, that is copper and core loss. Now, usually po, the efficiency of our transformer is from 95 to 99% efficiency, no? Kasi hindi po siya moving, no? That is a static device. So, meaning, so, may ibang losses ko ng friction loss and other brake windage loss na nasa generator at sa motor, wala po yan sa ating transformer. Okay, so we have this example po, no? So, a 10 kVA transformer has the following losses. So, the core iron loss is 250 watts. The full load copper loss is 400 watts. So, at what fraction the full load will the transformer operate at maximum efficiency? So, ibig sabihin po, anong fraction po ng full load in which our transformer is operating at maximum efficiency? Yan. So, for maximum efficiency, no? Okay, for maximum efficiency, so gagawin po natin is that our P losses must be minimum, no? Okay, so paano po natin gagawin na yung losses natin is minimum? Now, for this one, so in order for this one to be minimum, so dapat yung ating core loss is equal to our copper loss, no? So yan po yung condition in order for the losses to be minimum. So for that happen, so we have a maximum efficiency. So we know that the formula, no, for our copper loss is the load squared times the copper loss at full load. So parang dito pa lang masasolve na natin yung ating copper or yung ating load. No? So ilipat natin sa kabila. So magiging divide po yan, no? So ang gagawin natin is P core over the full load copper loss is equal to load squared. No? Kapag square root po natin dito, kabilaan, so magkakaroon na po tayo ng load. So gagawin mo ko is i-flip lang yung equation. No? So that would be equal to P core loss over PCO which is full load. Okay, so our core loss is 250 watts. Our full load copper loss is 400 watts. So, naka-square root po yan, no? So, we can now have the answer. So, let's have our calculator. So, this is 250 watts over 400 watts. Okay? So, the correct answer is 0.79. Yan. So, 0.79 load, no? Or of the full load, which is letter C. Yan. Okay, let's go to the next concept po. So we have all the efficiency. So all the efficiency is defined as the ratio of the energy delivered within 24-hour period. No? So that is to the input of the same period or same time. So for distribution transformer, so the primary is energized for 24 hours a day. So dapat yung ating core loss is designed to be minimum or as low as possible. So So it is always less than the commercial efficiency, no? So we have this formula, no? Same lang po yung gagawin natin. That is the kanina yung power output, dito po is energy output per day times energy output per day plus energy loss per day, no? Times natin 100%. So yun ang magiging nating all day efficiency, no? Energy output per day divide energy output plus energy loss per day. So we now have our all day efficiency. Okay? So at maximum all day efficiency, so ito po yung kailangan, no? Katulad din po kanina, no? The energy copper loss must be equal to the energy core loss. Okay, now let's try to use this formula on an example. Okay, yan. So a 25 kVA distribution transformer has the following losses. So core loss 300 watts constant and full load copper loss is 600 watts. No? So the transformer operates on the following load cycle. No? 6 hours at full load, 10 hours at half load, and 8 hours at no load. So we need to find the all day efficiency. No? So ito po yung isa sa medyo mataas-taas na question, no, when it comes to board exam, no? But kung alam po natin pa to solve to, you can solve this one, no, as fast as 30 seconds. Okay, so we need to determine the all day efficiency of the transformer. So the power factor is equal to 1. Okay, yan. Okay, so first is convert natin itong ating output na 25 kVA into power, no, or watts. Okay, so power in an AC system, so that is equal to the apparent power, which is in kVA, times the power factor. So given natin that is 25 kVA times 1 na ating power factor. So this is equal to, this is now equal to 25 kilowatts, no? So ngayon kunin natin yung ating energy, no? Energy output, no? So yung 25 natin, okay, so for 6 hours, no? For 6 hours, yung ating transformer is operated at full load, so which is 25 kilowatts. So ito po yun, nakikita nyo. Plus, no? So sa 10 hours, it is operated at half load, no? So kaya half ng 25 is 12.5. Yan. So ito hours, ito kilowatt. So magiging kilowatt hour po yung unit natin. At 8 hours po siya na operated, no? Operated po siya at no load, no? So ibig sabihin ng no load, wala pong load, no? So 8 times 0. Yan. So our energy output, no, for the whole day, using a calculator po. So we have 6 times 25 plus 10 times 12.5. Okay, yan. So that is 275. So we have 275 kilowatt hour. Okay, now we go to our losses, no? So our E sub loss, so this is equal to the whole day, no? Yeah. This is equal to the whole day po natin na core loss plus the whole day na copper loss. So for the whole day na core loss, no, because this is not affected by half load or full load, so yung core loss natin is constant, so that is 300 watts times whole day, so 24 hours, no? So may load ba siya or wala, so you will still have the 300 watts na ano, na tawag doon, na core loss, no? So we have 300 times 24. Okay, so that is equal to 7,200, no? 1,200. So this is kilowatt. Ano, kilowatt pala. This is still watts, no? Kasi naka-watts to eh. Okay. This is watts, watt hour. Okay, so divide po natin ng 1,000 to become kilowatts. So we have our core loss is 7.2 kilowatt hour. Okay, so the next is our copper loss, no? So the copper loss natin, okay, so that is 600 watts, no? So at full load, so meron po tayong 600 watts, no? So that is times 6 hours plus 10 hours, no? At half load. So magiging 0.5 squared po yan, no? From the formula na ginamit natin dati, no? So times 600 watts plus 8 hours po at no load. So 8 hours, 0 yung ating load, no? 600 watts. So ito po, this is just 0, no? Okay? So kapag kinalcue po natin to, no? Could input this one delegate sa ating calcue. 6,600 times 6, no? Plus 10 times 0.5 squared plus times pala, no? Times 600. Okay, so you have 5.1, no? So you have a 5.1 na okay, so you have 5.1 po na, no, not 5.1 but 5,100, no? Kasi di pa natin na-convert to kilowatt. So we have 5,100 watt hour, no? So divide 1,000, so that will be equal to 5.1 kilowatt hour. Okay, no? So meron tayong copper at core loss, no? So before mo tayo mag-proceed, no, sa next step, so ipakikita nyo po dito meron pong 0.5 squared. Dito, bakit wala, no? Kasi full load, so that is just equal to 1 squared, no? May lagyan natin ng 1 squared dito. Okay, 1 squared. So 1 squared is still 1. So kaya hindi ko lang po nilagyan. But of course, no, kasi hindi naman po makikita hingin yung solution nyo. So pwede nyo po nilagyan ng 1 squared yan or just leave it be, no? Okay, so let's find po the total, no? The total copper loss, no? Total copper loss. Okay, so hanap po na po ako dito ng pagsusulatan po natin. Yan, okay. So the total losses po natin, no? So we have the ECO plus ECU, no? So ito, this is 7.2 kilowatt hour, no? Check po natin. So let's go back sa slide po. Yan, mag-pass. So 7.2, habang yung sa copper naman is 5.1. Okay, so plus 5.1 kilowatt hour. Yan. So if you add this one, so this will be 7 plus 5, so 12.1 plus 0.2, so that will be 12.3 kilowatt hour, no? So to get now the efficiency, no? So we have our E output over E output plus A loss, no? So times 100, no? So our E output, no? So energy output po natin is equal to, saan ba yun? So that equals to 275, no? So 275 kilowatt hour over 275 kilowatt hour plus 12.3 kilowatt hour, so times 100, no? So we go directly po ito sa ating calcule, no? So yung calcule natin, yan. So we have 275, okay, that is over 275 plus 12.3 kilowatts, no? Okay, then multiply po ng 100. Okay, so this is equal to 95.72. okay, so 95.72%, no? So sa inyo po na nag-ano kung ano po yung gamit na calcule, no? So ito po yung FX, no? 991ES plus. Of course, this is not acceptable po ngayon sa board exam, no? Kasi there are some issues, no? But if gusto niyo po ng ganitong type ng calculus na pwede nyo pong ma-input, no, yung buong equation dito from this one. So meron po tayong iba't ibang lower model, no, ng itong calculator na may ganito ding features, no, na acceptable po sa exam, no. So nasa baba po yung link ng product, no, o yung link ng ng Shopee or ng Lazada na kung saan pwede nyo po itong mabili sa murang halaga. So you could check that link also, no, below po ng ng video to, sa description po ng video na to. Okay? So 95.72%, no? So this will be 95.12. Yan, no? So i-check natin kasi medyo malaki-laki yung discrepancy. Yan. Okay. So 95 point. Okay, so the closest, no? So the closest po is 95.12%. So yung pinakamalapit, okay? Yan. Okay, no? So I believe po, no? So that will be all po for our video, no? Okay. Ito po. Yan. Okay, no? So yan po yung solution natin. Okay. Okay, no? So thank you po sa pag-watch po itong video, no? And I hope po meron po kayong matutunan po, no, sa video na ito, no? So don't forget po to become our Richard Mas Extension members, no? This is Engineering King, at always enjoy learning.